need a favor from you. It's Kelly's birthday on Sunday. You can all rehearse one of his songs and sing it for him.
This eye is being deceptive. This one is being honest. Say that I'm cute. I think what you just said, you never see it. What's your favorite part of my face?
Thank you so much.
You're going to cry again.
I'll try. I said no twice, so if you want to take it up then.
If you want to come out with my opinion, you're not taking it, then stop asking me. You've asked me 4 times already. So you're ignoring me.
It's officially week 9 in Big Brother Naija house, and it's Kellyrae's week because his birthday is on Sunday. Now, Kassia went to meet Anita, Topher, NELLY, and SOOJ, telling them that she has a plan for Kellyrae, that she wants the whole house to come together and rehearse one of his songs so that after the Saturday night gbedu, once the lights go off, they will assume it's a new day. They will come together and then sing this song for Kellyrae. And they were like, oh, what a sweet idea. And then Kassia started looking for pen and paper so as to write down the lyrics that they will rehearse. But Kassia is such a funny person. So when Kassia came to address them, Kassia turned to Anita and Topher and was like, oh, Tonita sheep. And then to NELLY and SOOJ, and now asked them, what is the name of this sheep? And when they said it's not a sheep, there is no name, she then turned to Topher, asking Topher, what's the name of your guy's sheep? And Topher said, no name. He said, and you can't give them a name? Can't you just name them something? Well, they all agreed to Kassia's plan for her husband, Kellyrae. And Kassia said she will write down the lyrics and they will start rehearsing from today. And Anita was like, I hope this one is after Saturday night gbedu. The alcohol will not spoil this plan. When people take more than enough, they might tend to forget some lyrics or even do not come down to participate in your plan. My own is that when Kassia started looking for writing material and should say, oh, he had none, she should ask Topher. In my mind, I was like, yeah, I beg you, better go and inform Big Brother that you want to write something down. Because Biggie, you know how writing material is prohibited in this house and you already have a strike. Well, I know your people would not even mind if you get a second strike before Sunday morning, so that as you're done celebrating your husband, they can just eject you out of the house. Well, back to the housemates. Now, tell me who wears matching outfits and still be settling beef, if not for Tonita. So Anita and Topher are settling some frictions between them, and Anita is telling Topher that she doesn't understand why for sometimes you will prefer other people's opinion above hers. That she's not saying you will not seek a third party opinion, but she has seen situations whereby she will bring an idea. At the end of the day, you will prefer to take someone else's idea regarding same issue, and in some cases it might even be a similar idea, yet you will neglect her, that it doesn't make sense to her. And Topher is here assuring Anita that it was never intentional. And Anita is saying for you to do it so many times and that you don't even see that this is what you're doing, that it does not just make sense to her. But Topher apologized and promised her that it won't happen again. But Anita is saying you will keep doing it, that she already complained one other time, yet you still did it. And Topher started asking her, when did I do this? And she mentioned when they were in a team for what task again? I've forgotten the task. She mentioned they were preparing and she brought up an idea, but Topher leaned his support towards another person's idea, and well, Topher apologized, promised it won't happen again. But while Topher was apologizing, Anita's tone changed, and Topher is now asking Anita, I'm sorry, did I get you angry? Are you obsessed? Are you upset? And Anita is saying, no, I'm not upset. And Topher then asks, if you're not upset, why is your tone this way? Why the facial expression? Your face says otherwise. Your tone says otherwise. Only for Anita to just stand up and say, she wants to go and take in her clothes. She wants to check the ones that have dried up. And Topher then stood to go join her. Getting there, she was taking off the dry ones from where she hung them. And Topher now asked Anita, should I take it in for you? And Anita said, don't. And Topher is saying, but you're already folding them. That means you want to take it in. Let me help you take it in. And Anita said, suit yourself. So Topher was not like, oh, the way you said suit yourself, are you angry? What did I do? I've promised it won't happen again. I'm sorry. And Anita just kept smooth. Topher then asked Anita, should I take it in? And Anita was now like, you've asked me how many times, if you want to take it in, take it in. If you don't want to take it in, you'll leave it. Why are you asking me repeatedly if you should take it in? And Topher said, okay, I'll take them in. Where do I keep them if I go up? Anita just went smooth, maintaining silence towards Topher. And you know Topher's way of asking repeatedly, what did I do now? Talk to me now. Well, they had to stop when Kassia came asking if they have writing materials, being that SOOJ already directed her to Topher to ask Topher if there is a writing material she can use and write down Kellyrae's music's lyrics so that the house we rehearse. Meanwhile, in the main lounge, the double O's are having breakfast. That's ONYEKA and OZEE'S. And ONYEKA just told OZEE'S about an observation she made about one of his eyes. The one thing about his eyes is that for every time he's saying the truth, the other eye, reveals whether he's lying or not, while the other one says deceptive. And she don't mind going home with one of those eyes. And Ozzy said, well, an eye for an eye. If you want to go home with one of my eyes, then I'll be going with one of yours. But only for ONYEKA to then ask Ozzy that, what's your favorite thing about my face? And Ozzy said for him is the cheek. That the cheek always remind him of how cute you are. If not the cheek, maybe by now he must have lost you. But for any time there is little problem, the cheek is always there to tell him, oh, this girl is cute too. And ONYEKA is like, I'm coming back. Don't worry, when I come back, I want you to repeat what you just said. Coming back, ONYEKA then asked Ozzy to repeat the parts he said that she's cute. And Ozzy's like, but you're cute now. Well, Ozzy explained further for ONYEKA, telling ONYEKA that the eye stain, he got it from his grandfather. And that particular eyes I've seen a lot too. Well, Wanni then came downstairs and the camera moved to Wanni. It's so thoughtful of Kellyrae to make breakfast for Wanni. He made noodles and sausage with meat. He even told Wanni that the meat is from Handy's meat, that there is a pack in the fridge written Handy. So he took some meat from there to make noodles for you. And Wanni was even surprised that Handy had a meat, Wanni also thanked him, gave him a hug, and Kellyrae now advised her to just brace up. That even Handy, Sean, they will all want you to, be back in the game, be your normal self. And the only way you can be back is make up your mind, brace up, get back. And today now HOH challenge. So you should just do well, if not for anything, for their sake. Just they do it that you're doing it for them. Wanni was so grateful to Kellyrae. Meanwhile, Kassia, who was sitting by the kitchen, Kellyrae told her that you're lucky you are not the person in Wanni's position, because you barely even eat. You don't like eating. And being in this position, you might end up not even eating. And there will be no housemates to be following you around, petting you, begging you to eat. And Kassia said for her, eating is such a big deal that it's stressful. Imagine you have to sit down and be eating. And Wanni said, well, I guess maybe you prefer cooking to eating. And Kellyrae said, no, that Kassia is even better in eating than cooking. She prefers none. She likes none. And at that point, Kassia then said, oh, that she wants jollof rice and chicken for lunch. Asking Kellyrae to make jollof rice and chicken for lunch. Someone that barely eats is requesting for chicken and jollof rice. Meanwhile, still in the spirit of Kellyrae's birthday celebration, Kassia said that she'll be performing one of Kellyrae's music every day, one per day, up until Sunday. And housemates, if the two of you are just friends, how will you have the lyrics of this guy's song that you can perform one per day? The housemates just decided to not think with their head. Well, she started singing one, and NELLY and SOOJ, who happens to be on the other side. NELLY was now telling Kellyrae, in fact, that once Kassia is done singing, you have to sing the main song, so they will be sure they'll be sure Kassia actually sang the actual song. So when Kassia mentioned she'll be singing one per day, SOOJ was like, Kellyrae, do you have as plenty song as that? And he said yes, that he even released an album before coming into the house. So when Kassia sang to an extent, and Kellyrae now asked her to rap, to get to the rapping verse, and Kassia was like, me rap Eriga's parts. And I'm like, hold on, Eriga. Well, SOOJ also asked, like, Eriga, you featured Eriga? And Kellyrae said, yes, he featured Eriga in one of his songs. Kellyrae no small, though. Kellyrae is not small for him to feature Eriga. Like, I think when it comes to Worry, Eriga should be like top one if there is something like that. But he's a very well respected musician in Worry Axis and even Nigeria though. Well, back to Kassia and her performance. When Kassia was done singing and Kellyrae then sang same song, SOOJ and NELLY was like, oh, Kassia, I beg, no sing again. If this is the song you just sang, please, no perform again. Well, speaking of SOOJ, a hair product he used left a white cast on his hair, and Kassia is trying to give a solution. You know, Kassia is very good with when it comes to hair. Give a solution of what they can do to remove the white cast. And NELLY also promised that after the HOH challenge, he will help him remove the white cast on his head. And so he then asked NELLY that why is it that for anything that involves my own need, you have to postpone? It's always next time, some other time, when I'm done with this. But if it is your own request, you want it to be done ASAP. And NELLY said it's because she's a girl now. That you want to compare your own needs to that of a girl that has needs to be attended to urgently. And so it is now like, even the massage you promised me since how many weeks ago, you're yet to do it. And NELLY said, don't worry, I'll give you the massage maybe tomorrow. She was still postponing the whole thing, but yet assured SOOJ that she will get all that done for him. Well, majority of the housemates are in the garden and they are discussing who knows how many people that will be up this week, who knows who will be going, who knows the number of people Big Brother intends to take out as to have his top 5, or if they will have top 6, or if they have top 7, who knows the plan, they say. But so to Double K fans, I've been reading your comments and I understand the plan now. So the plan is that peradventure, even if Kassia wins HOH or she does not get nominated, she moves to the final week. The plan is that you people are going to just focus on Kellyrae, vote Kellyrae alone, right? And one of the reasons you people want Kassia not to be in that final week is that some people might be tempted to still vote Kassia, thereby splitting the double K votes. That's splitting the vote that Kellyrae will not get the sufficient vote he will need to win this game. I understand it now. I understand the plan very well. At least someone actually explained the whole thing to me. I think it makes more sense than saying, oh, people don't want Kassia at the final. You people plan to go there and drag her out. I mean, she should take voluntary exits. But I understand what you guys mean now. So even if the dynamics of the game change and Kassia get into the final week, people want to focus on Kellyrae. But for you guys, the plan is Kassia should be out so that you will know that you're voting just Kellyrae, right? But now, another thing people should remember is that Kassia has fans. So Kassia has fans that will not want to vote Kellyrae. What do people think about that particular idea? There are people, if you go on Twitter, you will see people that say they want Kassia, that Kassia is the person they want, and they won't give Kassia's votes to Kellyrae. I mean, people don't count those ones as double K supporters. Anyways, all the best to Kellyrae, and all the best to you people's idea. But I understand it now. I understand the whole explanation very well now. The whole game plan, I understand it now. Okay, may the best man win and good luck to them on their HOH challenge.
That time I told you that you needed a massage, what did you do?